I was working a job that I loved. I was successful. I was on an upward trajectory. And then the next thing you know, I was carried out of work on a gurney because I'd worked myself so hard.
In this day and age, when women are overstressed, overworked, and putting everyone else's needs above their own, Andrea Quinn's story is a familiar one.
Sometimes you plan for your life, and then life has another plan for you.
From the time she was a kid growing up near San Francisco, Andrea has always been a boss lady.
The joke my father always said was that I was born to tell people what to do. So I've been doing it since I was a little girl.
Throughout her academic career, Andrea excelled in school and went on to work a high-powered corporate job with an extremely demanding schedule.
I was working 6-7 days a week, making the money, climbing the ladder, doing the things I needed to do, and not having a work-life balance. I didn't know how to shut off.
Nearly a decade of dealing with the daily grind took a toll on Andrea in a big way.
I was carried out of work on a gurney because I'd worked myself so hard that I thought I was having a heart attack. My whole life flashed in front of me. It was one of those moments people talk about that I never thought I'd have. I realized that all the money in the world, without your health, you have nothing.
Fear of losing it all led Andrea to make a complete 180 in her life, but figuring out her new path took a little guidance.
Someone walked into my life and said, "Hey, you should be a life coach." I said, "What is that?" She said, "Let me send you an article." I read it and I was like, "Oh my God, that's me." So I started reading about it and I thought, I'm just gonna do this.
After 2.5 years of study and soul searching, Andrea earned her life coaching certification. And in 2006, she opened the doors to Andrea Quinn Coaching, which is now one of the leading empowerment programs for people across the country.
Welcome, everybody. This is so important because it's about balance and it's about empowering yourself and your accomplishments.
I have people from 20s to 70s, people that are missing a very important part of their lives come to me.
So what happens is to us is we don't listen to ourselves. And we don't listen to ourselves because we don't take the time to log off, we don't take the time to take care of ourselves.
As she began to build her business, Andrea noticed an alarming pattern plaguing women she just couldn't ignore.
Women are trying to be something other than who they are. I'm not a CEO, I'm not a mother, I'm not this, I'm not that, I'm not married, as if those labels can define them. The end result right now is we're getting sick. We're getting sick younger. We're getting sick at rapid rates. And this is what we have to stop.
Creating unrealistic expectations can lead to high levels of stress, which in women may result in a variety of health issues, like an increased risk of heart disease and stroke, insomnia, depression, weight gain, hair loss, and a diminished sex drive.
Unplugging is so important. It is the most important thing, and for women, it's the road to not getting a diagnosis.
And Andrea believes the key for women figuring out who they are is making sure they finally put themselves first.
When a woman is in balance, she actually is more powerful. She's not burnt out.
Andrea created a program called the Quinn Essentials, which has provided thousands of women and business professionals with the 9 tools she believes will allow them to accept who they are and live the lives they've always wanted.
It's a curriculum of empowerment that allows women to accomplish their goals. It's really interesting to see somebody walk in not knowing who they are, and then the minute they get into a trusting relationship with themselves and they really see who they are, it's amazing.
Andrea wants women everywhere to learn these lessons, so she's writing a book, teaching private and group classes, hosting motivational speaking engagements, and launching weekend workshops across the country.
Your discipline in how you move forward and see yourself is profound.
But in her eyes, it all boils down to one simple concept.
Treating yourself better so then the world starts treating you better. I feel like the luckiest human being that I get to do something I love to do every single day.
If you know someone who's made a 180 in their life, email us at nominations@modernhero.com. And don't forget to like and follow us on Facebook.